boom, we are off with another episode of Booze Your Daddy, the podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Alan Snyder, here with my girl, Stephanie, Blue, and True. What's up, Boo?
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? It's me, Stephanie.
You sure it's not Mr. Kata?
It's Mr. Kata and me. I've been missing in action for a couple weeks, and I am back. So thank you for being here with me, Alan. Thank me for being with you.
Thank you for being with you.
Yes, you're welcome. How's it going? First of all, let's talk about, for those that can see, you are wearing a Bucks jersey, and if it's a Tom Brady one, we're going to have issues with that.
It is not a Tom Brady one. I am wearing my ride or die for this upcoming weekend because I went all in fantasy football preseason on Chris Godwin, who was number 12.
Oh, no!
Yeah, he was number 12, but then he switched to 14, which is the jersey that I'm wearing. And even in one of my leagues, I traded for him halfway through the year. And the fact that I am still in the playoffs in one of these leagues with Chris Godwin is a testament to how great of a manager I am. But I'm living and dying on Chris Godwin because I traded for him for Keenan Allen. Nobody cares about this. And Keenan Allen has been lights out all season. But Keenan Allen sucked the other day, and now I have a chance.
Suck. He was barely functioning.
Doesn't matter. I have a chance to redeem
Eckler
myself.
And Williams barely were able to be one person together.
Right. Well, I have a history of buying jerseys and then players being terrible the next year or out of the league. I have a long history, but I'm wearing this for the show. Also, it color coordinates with my beer for the show.
Oh, it does. And you also, what I just thought of is, you have a Joshua Allen shirt, don't you? And look how that's working out.
Yeah, but I got that last year and he was not so good.
I understand, but so there's a pattern. If you get it, they're either suck or they're amazing. So Godwin next year, Godwin's done. But you called Josh Allen, mostly because of the name, but you know what? That it counts for something.
I would say so.
All right, so it coincides with your beer. What kind of beer are you drinking? Santa Claus beer.
I am drinking something called Devil's Cup Pale Ale from the 18th Street Brewery out of Hammond, Indiana. It is awesome looking. It's got red and fire and skulls.
That's like something that a guy sitting on his motorcycle in a parking lot would drink.
That you would steal his beer. I remember that story.
I would steal that. Yes, absolutely. Everyone knows that story.
I saw this and I thought, like, of all the cover art, this looks pretty gnarly. Even though there's snakes on there and I don't really love snakes, I still thought it looks pretty cool. And I am fashion forward.
You are fashion forward. So mine is a little more basic looking.
As are you.
It is in a to-go coffee cup.
Did you get it delivered or did you just pour it in a coffee cup?
No, I got it delivered. Because I was ordering dinner and I am drinking hot mulled wine.
Oh my God. I have just had hot mulled wine for the first time a month ago.
What?
Yes. It's incredible. I didn't know that this was a thing. It's basically hot sangria or like.
It's hot sangria with like a bunch of shit in it. But the reason I love it so much, I'd never had it. I went to Germany, Austria, and Czech Republic 5 or 6 years ago. And I went in the winter and they served it everywhere. Like taking a walk in the park, they call it Glühwein. Buy a Glühwein. Like go shopping, buy a Glühwein. I am realizing that Europe's drinking culture is way better. You could just go in the park and there's alcohol for you.
You're just figuring this out?
No, but I'm saying I've realized since all of our conversations on this, how much better it is and how little we have to offer to people that are used to that life. If you're in Europe, you can drink at 18. Don't come to here. You can't drink.
In Europe, they start drinking way earlier than.
Yes. Legally, if legally it's 18, isn't it? I'm not saying that they abide by that. But if you're 18, you can't come here and drink, and I'm sure you can find some places. You can't drink just walking around, except that it's a pandemic, so you can. But
I want some hot mulled wine.
You what?
I want some hot mulled wine.
You know what? Why don't you? Do you don't have any wine in your house?
No.
All right. Why don't you heat up a beer, pour in some Old Bay?
Oh my God. No chance.
Call it a day. Call it a day. All right, well, I'm going to try this. It smells very fragrant and spicy, so we'll see. Cheers in German, whatever it is.
Release the
Wait,
Kraken.
it's warm.
Whoa.
I heated it up myself again.
Pro Stephanie.
L'chaim.
Oh, Kerr.
That's delicious.
Yeah, mine's good
It's
too.
warm. It warms my insides. No wonder you drink it in the park.
Sounds lovely. And it also warms your hands.
It warms my hands. Yes, there's nothing like looking at, war memorials while also drinking an alcoholic beverage. Like, hey, this used to be a fallout shelter. Would you like a drink?
Now, pour one out for my dad. Actually, if this costs way too much money, I'm not pouring anything.
Sorry.
So what's going on, Steph?
Nothing's going on. So I have to tell you what happened to me yesterday. And this is one of those stories that I really wanted to text you, but I knew we were taping and I couldn't. So I do, everyone knows, I just do dumb things. I'm not a dumb person per se. It's just the stuff that I catch myself in is the kind of things where you question, how are they an adult? So I've had my sink in my bathroom has been kind of clogged for the past couple weeks, and not bad, but just drains very slow.
So where are you peeing right now?
So I pee in the bathtub.
Okay.
So sometimes the toilet when I'm really desperate. So I bought this one drain cleaner. It's an organic one, not because I'm trying to save the environment, because I read all the reviews and they said it knocks all the chemical shit away. I used it on my tub once. Absolutely true. So I used a bottle in my sink last week. Did nothing. And I was like,
maybe you should have sprung for the chemicals and not the organic shit.
Well, I used chemicals. Fucking nothing. And finally I was like, all right, I'm going to try this organic one more time before I finally have to tell my landlord. And it came with these
what are you doing? You pay rent. Did landlord fix this?
Well, because I don't want people in my apartment right now.
What do you have, dead bodies or your meth lab? What's the problem?
I don't want strangers in my house touching my things. Don't worry about it.
I want strangers in your house touching your things.
Listen, that's pre-pandemic and post-pandemic. During pandemic, nobody's touching any things. No, for $5, if I don't have to call a plumber or something like that, I don't.
I hope you write it off the rent.
No, not ready to. I'm moving soon anyways. So
as much Yiddish as you know, you need to be more Jewy, okay?
I'm not. Okay. I'm only in the good ways.
It's true.
Menorah. So I was I'll use one more thing, and it came with this long plastic thing with kind of hooks on it, and it said it could be used to kind of if there's something in there kind of push it down or whatever, which I was not a fan of. But the drain totally stopped draining. Nothing, just stagnant water. With
the schmutz in it.
With the schmutz. So finally, I put the schmutz in it, and I was like, let's see what this stabby thing does.
Oh, jeez.
I do it, and it hits something, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck could be down there? It's not like I have that long of hair. I fucking kid you not. There is an entire necklace down.
How did a necklace get down there?
Entire necklace in my dream.
Was it yours at least? Oh my god.
And I had no idea where it had gone. I don't know, because I'm hoping to move soon, so I'm kind of packing things here and there, and it must have just rolled in. I don't have a stopper in it, so it must have just fallen in. But the likeliness that it fell in and went past this thing and in the tube, it came out, and I was like, you are not an adult. These are not things. People do not find necklaces in their drain. And the worst part is it was so in there, nothing would drain. I don't think I could have done that if I tried. So
do you think somebody came in and took your necklace and stopped your drain up? Where are you going with this conspiracy theory?
I'm not going with the conspiracy theory. I'm saying I could not do that again if I tried. I don't know how it happened. It's not oops, you dropped it down, it stayed there. No.
I know there's sleepwalking and sleep eating. Are you sleep brushing your teeth or something, and then your necklace is falling off?
I don't know. It wasn't a necklace I really loved, but needless to say, it went in the garbage regardless.
Wow.
So That's why you don't call plumbers sometimes, because then they would come over and be like, hey, you're 35 and there's a necklace in your drain. Fix your life. So that's my best story I had this week, and I kind of missed the necklace already, but I feel like I deserve to not have it.
You didn't know you were missing it, though.
I know, but once I saw it, I was like, oh, that's where that is. I mean, listen, you live and you learn. I don't know what I learned out of it, but I lived through it.
I'm
so
glad.
How are you? I'm going to drink my Glühwein.
I'm great. Glühwein in your mouth. So, Stephanie, people sometimes ask me where these thoughts I have and some of these ideas come from. And the truth is I can't turn this brain of mine off. And I'm always kind of churning and things are going on. And, well, something happened to me recently where I was at a beer store. I was walking down. And I always check out the beer just to see if there's anything good or something I really want. And I saw an oldie but a goodie. It's called a Left Hand Milk Stout. And I've had it before. It's good. Mm-hmm. And the day goes on, I don't think too much of it. And then later that night, I'm in the shower, I'm kind of washing my hair, and I was just thinking, Left Hand Milk Stout. That's kind of perverted, but kind of funny at the same time.
It is.
And yes. I guess I just never put that together. But at some point I'm thinking, with all the craft beers that are out there and the cover art that they do, people have to just be going nuts with the things they're naming stuff, right?
Of course. Absolutely. Like right now, water bottle, highlighter, Pilsner. Look.
Oh, you're just picking two things.
Highlighter, Pilsner.
Right, you're just making stuff up. And I would probably say that's how it's done.
And milk stout? Come on, I just made a new beer.
Right. So I decided to go online and I Googled, and the first thing I just Googled was unfortunate drink names. And something came up. First thing that comes up there, and I immediately have a problem with unfortunate, because the companies named these beers what the name was, so it's clearly intentional. But
they picked it.
They picked it out. So I found this article that had
really bad fucking choices.
Right.
Yes.
So I found this article that had 12 beers, and I want to read you the names of this article had 12 alcoholic beverages, and I want to read you the name of some of these things that are actual real things. Is
it a fuzzy nipple?
No.
Oh shit. Yeah.
No. Number 1, Virginia beer. Virginia beer. Now, of course, spoiler alert, there's no actual vaginas in this beer.
There's zero.
Zero vaginas were made or heard for this beer, but the beer gets credit as being the start of a craft beer trend in Greece. Now, I've been to Greece. The beer there,
yes,
not that great, but actual beer, Virginia beer.
So is all of Europe. They're years behind in the craft beer thing. It's one of the only things we got going for us here in America.
Number 2, Chateau d'Ars. So, I guess we're calling. God. What happened?
I might have had that and picked it out for the arse reason.
Oh, well, we call that the House of Ass?
House of Ass.
Yeah, I thought that was a very weird. Apparently, it's a tasty red wine blend out of southern France. And I bet the French love to eat that ass, right?
They love that ass.
Or they at least love to drink that ass.
Get that ass in. They love to drink that arse.
Here's the next one that I thought was great.
Oh, wait, but that's a wine. That's wine, not beer.
I changed it to alcoholic drinks. Here's a good one. Number 3.
Oh, got it. Okay.
The Jew's Ear Juice. Now, the obvious joke here as a Jewish person having big nose, I get it.
Any part of that.
I mean, yeah, you better be careful where you're treading, but it's not like our ears are accidentally small or big or anything. And I don't know. I have a cousin who's had some ear work done. But I thought this was a pretty kooky name for a beer. The people who make this
so Jews is spelled Jews.
Yep. Jew's Ear Juice. Juice as I can't tell if there's a delay or you're just in shock.
I'm so much not a fan.
Okay. The people who make this Chinese drink.
I'm in shock. That's why when you keep waiting, I'm like, what?
They refer to themselves as the Jews of China. And if they are ambitious and think outside the box, it still feels like a little dig. Even though like the people who made this Chinese drink it, refer to themselves as the Jews of China, if they're ambitious and think outside the box, it just feels ridiculous. I don't know what to do with this one.
No, I'm still 100% dumbfounded. None of that is right. It's all wrong.
Okay.
And that's horrible. And it's really just a horrible name regardless. So no, racist.
Number 4, Cunto wine. That's C-U-N-T-O wine.
You don't even need another reaction on that.
I thought it might be like a rosé because you know that cunts love to drink that, but
Yeah,
it actually
me
means
too.
Cunto means a little story or fable in Italian, and it's called a storybook wine. That's the actual truth behind this.
Mm-hmm.
Number
I want to go into a liquor store and be like, do you guys have cunt wine?
See how that goes.
So funny.
Number 5.
Sorry, continue. I'm fucking crying.
Number 5, and they use the number 4 for this. It is Foreskins wine. Foreskins is all one word, even though it is the number 4. Do you know
That's
what?
real?
This is all real stuff, Stephanie. Do you know what's in this wine?
The foreskin of sheep?
Nope. I'll actually give you a choice. Do you think
Or
it's
snakes?
Do you think it's 4 types of different grapes or little baby penises?
I'm going to go with grapes.
That is actually correct. It's 4 different skins of grapes, which is why it's
Yes.
called Foreskins wine. There are actually no baby penises inside
Oh.
this.
I'm glad to hear that. But what was the wine that Taco used to have on the league? Oh, is that he called it 4 penis wine?
Yes.
Was that what it was on the league?
On the league, it was 4 penis wine, yes.
Okay.
Number
That's
Number
got
6.
it. Wait, and that's not American beat. That's not an American one?
I don't think any of this stuff is from here. I've never heard of seen any of this stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Number 6.
All right, continue.
Gross Sauvignon Blanc. So this is just kind of a misnomer for me because all Sauvignon Blanc is kind of disgusting. This name just didn't really do it for me, but it was on the list. I thought it was like, that's a terrible name for a drink.
But for you, it'd be like telling me like gross sour beer. I'd be like, yes, you are in fact correct.
I
Thank
like
you.
sour beers. All right, Stephanie, hold on to your mulled wine.
I
Number
know
7. Fart.
All right, I'm gonna hold on to my mulled wine.
Number 7. Fart by Helena. Now, fart in Polish is luck. So, Stephanie, good fart to you, sir.
Oh, good fart to you. Oh my God. I swear to God, I almost peed my pants on that one.
So, some fruit-based beverage use this name also. Are they calling it some lucky drink or something? Like, this is just really weird.
Maybe it's like, those little capsules that like you buy at the counter of the deli that are like Serpo Superman Power 24-hour erection. That kind of stuff.
Okay.
Like that kind of juice.
Number 8. Urinal hot drink. Your reactions are the best part of this.
Now that had to be on purpose.
The Polish,
That's 100% on purpose because you cannot do urinal and hot.
the Polish are back at it again with a cranberry-based drink that is supposed to help with bladder problems. I'd like to see the double-blind study that verifies that, or is that a thing? Like, Metamucil is better for pooping, and like this is better for peeing?
I don't know, but everything about it is correct, and I want it. Where is it in the States?
Number 9.
Is it alcoholic or is it a drink?
No, that's just a regular drink.
Okay,
Nope.
but you can put alcohol. It sounds like it needs alcohol. I'll try it.
Number 9. Bitch wine.
Bitch. B-I-T-C-H?
Yeah, just bitch wine.
Oh, all right.
So like
all of our wines.
Yeah, so I thought like, okay, this one definitely has to be rosé because bitches love rosé and
Bitches
tiramisu.
love it.
Tiramisu and rosé, absolutely.
First of all, I don't actually like rosé. I like frosé sometimes.
Well, it's all
And
sugar
tiramisu is my
wine.
number 2 dessert.
What's number one?
That's why I like Bud Light.
Bud Light's your number one dessert?
No, no. When you said it's all sugar wine, I said that's why I like Bud Light. No, it's not my number one dessert. It's my number one beverage behind coffee.
What's your number one dessert?
Chocolate cake.
Okay. Bitch wine.
No explanation needed. Just chocolate cake.
Bitch wine is some red wine out of Australia where they explain the name as life can be a bitch, but it's hard to get upset about it when the wine is so good.
Sounds like something you drink right after your boyfriend dumped you, or you found out he cheated on you, or like you lost your job in the same day as you found out your boyfriend cheated on you, and that's what you drink. None of those things have ever happened to me, so I have no experience.
Number 10, Menage a Trois Chardonnay. Do you know what they put in this wine?
What? A Menage a Trois is a wine?
Menage a Trois Chardonnay. Do you know what they put in this wine, Stephanie?
3 different kinds of grapes.
Yeah, but you would think the 3 different type of grapes were all fucking, right?
Yeah, sexy grapes.
3 sexy grapes.
Sexy grapes. Skinless grapes.
Number 11, You Fuck My Wine.
Hands down.
It's pretty good.
Best wine name ever.
The cover is amazing.
It's like you fuck.
Yeah, he fucks.
Not fuck like let's fuck, like as in you fuck. I gotta drink a bunch of wine tonight.
Oh, I thought we were doing like a Silicon Valley. Like, oh yeah, this guy fucks. He's good. He fucks.
I don't think so.
The cover of this one is awesome because it's some dude standing there with a gun in one hand and a glass of red wine in the other and looks at you like, you fuck my wine. And it's ridiculous. I mean, it's a Malbec, right, but it's great.
I'll look it up. I will look it up. Maybe we'll throw some pictures of some of these up on the Instagram.
Yeah,
give them a little plug. See what people think about you fuck wine.
You fuck wine.
Fart.
I knew that one would be your favorite by far.
Wine.
Good fart to you.
You know me. You know how I feel about potty humor.
Oh,
good
God.
Fart to you, sir. Oh, that was good. That's a good. Did you like come up with that for the show, or you were just like curious and like, hey, let's look this up?
I did, but I'm not done. That was 11, and I told you I have 12 for the 12 apostles of Jesus.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm making this up. Was there 12 apostles?
You're asking the wrong person.
Last one is...
I have no idea. I haven't gone to church in 20 years.
Penetration Cabernet.
Hit me. I'm going to penetrate you with my foreskins wine.
So I was thinking that this might be some type of rapey situation where like a red grape got a hold of a white grape and just had its way with it. And I was like, all right, this is what we're going to do. And like the bottle was slightly pink, so I thought that would work.
All right. Yeah, I don't... First of all, I cannot wait. I'm gonna make like a Mad Lib story with just the name of these wines because we have foreskin, cunt, fart, you fuck, bitch.
Right. Like with penetration Cabernet, what do you think the legal age of grapes for consent is? Like, I have no idea, right?
Over 18. It's over 18. Even in Europe, it's over 18. In Europe, it's 18. In the U.S., it's 21. So as long as the grapes are within 1 year of each other.
To answer your question, I was thinking that this would be something.
You did good. That was a good one.
Yeah, I thought you'd like it. So, the only other thing I had to...
Things like that, like that's what makes you you.
Yeah. My mind starts going and I can't get it to stop.
Whose end does the lag on?
What?
Stop. But you know what my mind thinks about? Like last night, my biggest thought was, what would happen, because I had to shovel my car, and there's all these potholes and whatever, and it's annoying. My thought yesterday was, what would happen if you filled a pothole with a jug of Elmer's glue?
It wouldn't harden.
Why not? At some point it would. It would be really slow, but I just wondered what would happen if I put an entire thing of Elmer's glue down there.
Do you have any idea how much Elmer's glue you would need to fill a pothole?
Not a gigantic one, like just some, like a smaller one.
If the hole is small enough that a thing of Elmer's glue could fix it, it's not that much of a problem.
It is when it hits your tire and your undercarriage.
You would need a lot of glue, definitely.
First of all, one of those tubs that they get at school that's like, a gallon of Elmer's glue. I don't know.
Wait, are you talking about like the paste that I used to eat growing up?
I can't buy the glue. Yeah, you can buy them in the schools buy them in gallon milk jugs. Just one of those in a pothole. You don't know the answer. This is why I think of these things, because nobody's ever done them before. So, but see, that's how your ideas have something to do, you make something good out of them. Mine, all you're left with is what happens when you put glue in a pothole. And I can't test it because I'm pretty sure my neighbors would frown upon me putting glue in the street. That was good. I like that. That's a really good thing to be kept up at night about.
The beer names or glue in the potholes?
The beer names, glue in the potholes. I mean, that's just one of many things I think about. You know what? I might start making a list, and I'll bring them to you next episode maybe and be like, here are these things that I can't answer.
All right, let's do it. So
you're on.
So Stephanie, we were talking earlier today because, I've been just having some fun, making different videos, making some fun of the news. And we were talking earlier today, and the video that I put out was about the state of, oh God, I really hope people are watching this episode on YouTube, Booze Your Daddy, because Stephanie just took a big gulp of mulled wine and then had to stop and pick a hair off of her tongue. I can see you right now, right?
First of all, I forgot this goes on YouTube. No, it was a piece of a lemon rind.
Oh, it looked like you picked a pubic hair off of your tongue in the middle of me talking. It was like a sip and
No, it's a piece of this. Look. It's a piece of this rind.
All right.
No pubes, no regular hair.
So I've been making these videos and it's been fun because it's been gaining some traction and I've had a little bit of luck, on Instagram and on TikTok, and it's fun. It's all promotion for the show. But I was talking today about Connecticut being the first state to make diversity classes mandatory for high school. And, the joke is on the internet. I'm not going to go there right now. But one of the things that I referenced was Connecticut is known as the Constitution State. That is their nickname. Every state has nicknames. And what I'm going to be doing today, Stephanie, is a rapid fire 10 questions where I'm going to give you the nickname of the state and you have to give me the state. Are you ready?
Rapid fire? I can't even think for 5 seconds?
You can think for 5 seconds. There's a delay. You'll be okay.
Okay. All right.
Question number 1. The first state.
Massachusetts.
Oh, I'll give you another guess.
Maryland.
No. One of your best friends went to school there.
Connecticut. Pennsylvania.
I just told you that Connecticut was the Constitution State.
Connecticut.
It is Delaware.
Oh,
Delaware, first state. Taxation without representation. No, that's DC. Sorry, it's just no tax. Number 2, the Empire State.
New York.
There it is. Number 3, the Golden State.
California.
Beautiful.
Florida. Okay, now, California.
Don't you want to wait till I tell you you're right or wrong? So start saying names until I'm like, yes, no.
Yeah.
No, California is correct. Number 4, the Peach State.
Georgia.
Georgia is correct. And if you've ever been down to Atlanta, holy shit. It is Peachtree Avenue, make a left on Peachtree Road, then make a right on Peachtree Lane, go backwards on Peachtree Boulevard. It is ridiculous. It is worse than fucking Astoria with the 49th Street, 49th Row,
so
49th
bad.
Avenue. No, everything in Atlanta is Peachtree. Peachtree, Peachtree, Peachtree.
You know what? I was supposed to go to Atlanta, and it was in April, and I had to cancel it because our country had a pandemic, which also still currently has a pandemic.
You don't say.
No, I don't know if you're aware.
All right, Steph. One more, and then they're going to start getting harder. Number 5, the Sunshine State.
Florida.
Very good. Number 6, the Bluegrass State.
North Carolina.
North Carolina is the Tar Heel State. But you're right there. You're right there.
South Carolina.
It is Kentucky.
Damn it, Kentucky Bluegrass.
There it is. Number 7, the Old Line State.
Line, L-I-N-E?
Correct.
West Virginia.
What's the rule of thumb if you don't, whenever you and I are doing a guessing game and you're not sure of the answer, what's the rule? Always go to?
Say Maryland.
Maryland is the correct answer. Maryland, the Old Line State.
That's your state name, the Old Line State?
We were the line for the Civil War. Like, this is when I say I'm from the South. People are like, you're not from the South. I'm like, we were south of the, yeah, it's not good.
You were. I get it. Still lame. Hit me.
All righty. They're getting harder. Number 8, the Show Me State.
Oh, give me the first letter.
M.
Minnesota.
Minnesota, I think, is the...
Maryland.
No, we already did Maryland.
Mississippi.
Nope.
Montana.
Nope. Big sky skate. It is Missouri, or Missouri, as, you foreigners say.
Missouri. Missouri loves company.
Missouri. I say that all the time. Missouri loves company.
Missouri? Missouri loves company?
Well, that's the joke, is Missouri love company. Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Number 9, the Last Frontier. This is the only nickname of a state where it's not like the blah state, the blah state. It's like the Last Frontier. Like it is, when you say this state, it's the state name, the Last Frontier.
Pennsylvania, Mississippi, Idaho, Montana.
You're close with Idaho.
Nebraska, Oregon, Illinois, Idaho, Oklahoma, Missouri.
I like that you said Idaho twice.
Missouri,
like it's going to be there the second.
Texas, South Carolina, North Carolina. I know. Well, I can't remember what I just said. What is it?
Alaska.
Some of those dumb states, right?
I wouldn't say it's a dumb state. Alaska.
Oh, Alaska.
And
not a dumb state. I didn't know that was Alaska.
And last one, the Mountain State.
Montana. That sounds wrong. Colorado. North Dakota, South Dakota.
It is West Virginia is the mountain state.
West Virginia? That's bullshit.
Most of the stuff, I didn't want to give too many obvious answers, but most of them were related to sports stuff. So I know some of our listeners are way into sports. So like West Virginia University is the Mountaineers, and like the state of Louisiana is like the Pelican State. So I didn't want to give you that because a lot of this stuff you could have figured out. The Tar Heel State is North Carolina. When people look into it, it's very obvious. Same thing like the Golden State. Everybody knows Golden State Warriors are in California. So a lot of these are pretty easy, but you did pretty well. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I didn't. I got most of them wrong.
I gave you 5 out of 10. That was how I scored it.
All right, I'll take it.
I think that's pretty good.
Was the Empire State, and if you don't get that and you live here, please leave and give me your apartment.
I was going to ask the Garden State. Do you know that one?
Get out of here. Jersey.
Okay, good. Anyways, Stephanie, that's all I got for you today, boo.
Well, you did good. That was a really, really fun one. You did a lot of work for that episode.
It's a
Like,
lot
I
of
have
work.
to pick up the pace for the next one. Like, this was a lot of work for this episode.
Yeah, but you know what? It's always fun
But-
hanging out. This was good times.
It was fun hanging out. And next week we got a holiday episode happening,
Oh,
right?
yes. Let's
Or
do
a
it.
pre-holiday episode.
Whatever.
Yes. So I'm gonna somewhat dress up, do whatever the fuck we want,
Okay.
and I'll do some more research for that one.
Love it.
This was a lot. This was a lot. You put a lot into this episode, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate cunt wine.
Cunto wine. There was an O there. Cunto wine. And fart. It technically is like fart juice, but
Not
whatever.
when I say it. When I say it.
All right, people. Well, thank you for listening to another episode of Booze Your Daddy. Make sure you're leaving us a good review. Make sure you're telling your friends about this. We're having so much fun. Keep it up going. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We got all the stuff. Steph?
Smash a few like buttons.
Oh, God,
Smash a few
no.
thumbs up.
No, I hate when people
Make
say
a
that.
few comments.
I hate smash the like button.
I know.
I have never, ever said that on this show. There's nothing more obnoxious than a YouTuber being like, smash that like button, smash. I have never, ever. This is like our 54th episode or some shit. I'm getting red in the face. I hope people can see this.
Alan!
Oh, my God.
Settle down!
Oh.
Settle the fuck down!
Oh, I hate
said that because I know you hate it.
Oh.
Jesus. Good Lord. I hope everyone sees this because his face matches his shirt and he's acting like his butt just exploded. I said it for a reason, you ding dong. I know you well enough, and that's why I said
hate that.
Anyways, for those who can get a joke, couple likes. Don't smash anything. Push it gently if you feel like it. If you don't,
Motherfucker.
that's fine too.
All right, people. Daddy loves you.